Yes, sir. Good morning. You're welcome. Welcome. Yes, sir. Click on. Turn to that side. Turn. Sharp. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, Lagos. Good morning. You're welcome to this wonderful edition of the program Bystanders at the Newsstands. Our color riders are on the run as they're on the run. They're on the run in fear of tax force. Most of them will have their bike confiscated. Welcome once again to this edition of the program Bystanders at the Newsstands. I am Christian Chuku. I'll say a big welcome to the program this morning. Today is the 20th of April, Wednesday, 2022. 20th of April, Wednesday, 2022. I will say once again, welcome. We are right here in Ogba as we get people talking on the topical issues that we have this morning. The topical issues that we have this morning. I have my committed analysts here this morning. They are here to do justice to the newspaper headlines. And I want to say today's program is going to be wonderful. Let's look at what we have. I have with me the Nigerian Tribune, and I also do have the New Telegraph, the Nigerian Tribune, and the New Telegraph this morning. Who is online? King MJ Salam, good morning. King MJ Salam, good morning. Agwebo in Mafidon, good morning. Also, we are on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook, Flip TV NG. Facebook, Flip TV NG. Follow us and be a part of the program. Also, we are on Instagram. Yeah, go to Instagram and follow us, Flip TV NG on Instagram. Yes. Let's go straight to what we have. I have my committed analysts here this morning, Mr. Matthew, Mr. Chigozie, Mr. David, Mr. Raphael. They are here to do justice to the newspaper headlines as we have it. The Nigerian Tribune is with me, and also the New Telegraph, the Nigerian Tribune, and the New Telegraph. The main headline on the Nigerian Tribune: Nigeria can now produce SIM cards in Africa. That is Pantami saying there that Nigeria can now produce SIM cards for Africa. 6 reps support for enhanced tech-based startups. On Wike, PDP ticket is payback time. Wike tells NWC it is payback time. He said he supported most of the appointments to the NWC, so now they have to pay him back on his APC president. Sorry, his presidential ambition. Poor welfare package. Police officers insist on May 1st strike. Poor welfare package. Police officers insist on May 1st strike. Kwankwaso declare for presidency. Kwankwaso declare for presidency. I have solution to Nigeria's problems. Labour minister is saying. Igbo president comments. Oluwo needs tutelage on royal carriage. Oluwo needs tutelage in royal carriage as Ohaneze. Black Tuesday, 2 officers fear dead as NAF aircraft crashes in Kaduna. 2 officers fear dead as NAF aircraft crashes in Kaduna. 20 burned to death in Bauchi auto crash. Nigeria detonates bomb that killed 3, injured 19 in Taraba. 26 kidnapped, 3 killed for not paying 20 million ransom in Kaduna. That is among the trained kidnapped victims. 3 has been killed for not paying 20 million naira ransom in Kaduna. IMF upgrades Nigeria's 2022 growth forecast to 3.4%. IMF upgrades Nigeria's 2022 forecast to 3.4%. Ukraine war may worsen cyber attacks. Ukraine war may worsen cyber attacks. Soyinka slammed decision to pardon Dari Nyame. Soyinka slammed the decision to pardon Dari and Nyame. Says government won't fear losing immunity again. Governors won't fear losing immunity again. I'm also joins 2023 presidential race May 5th. Ngige declares for presidency. Buhari to citizens resist attempt to destabilize Nigeria. Resist attempt to destabilize Nigeria. As main headline on the Nigerian Tribune this morning. Pilot fear dead as NAF aircraft crashes in Kaduna. Explosion kills, injures many in Taraba. Terrorists kill 3 out of 26 abducted in Kaduna community. Okay. Call for interim government. Nigerians react. There will be anarchy. Uzodima in his response. It's manifestation of frustration. Afenifere with ceaseless terrorism, election doubtful. Falana with ceaseless terrorism, election doubtful. Falana, it has no place in constitution. NBA chief, that is on the call for interim government. It is counterproductive, retrogressive. Wamako Sani is saying that. Okay, let's look at what Kuka responded. What was the response of Kuka to the media aides of the president? That is Femi Adesina. And okay, he said, of course, I'm not aware of my two friends' state of mind. That is Femi Adesina and Garba Shehu. When it comes to talking about Bishop Kuka, they seem to suspend reason and go into overdrive. Unless, of course, Garba Shehu has plans to convert to Christianity, or a closet Christian, or an anonymous Christian. I appreciate the fact that when it comes to talking, he has not quoted the Holy Quran. All he does is end up with some convoluted interpretations of the Bible and embarrassing in their context. And I am surprised that Femi Adesina, who I believe is a reverend in the Four Square Gospel Church, I'm surprised that he is unable to help his friend who they sat together. But let me say that I have made an offer to them and still make the offer that they can choose the venue, choose the time, and just let me know. I want to sit down with the three of them, beginning with their minister and both of them. Let us sit down together and talk about Nigeria. I'm ready. I'll pay my way, and I will still repeat that offer to them. The bishop also accused the presidential spokesman of avoiding issues but engaging in what he called poor quality writings to discharge their duties. He added, these are the only spokesmen that have spent a lot of time buying, photocopying paper, and simply typing away text. They have been involved in writing the poorest quality, never talking about the issues. Mr. Matthew. Good morning, Mr. Matthew.
I don't talk like that before.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Chris.
Yesterday, our president spoke and said that nobody can destabilize Nigeria.
Who says so?
Buhari.
Is the bandits, the terrorists, are they not destabilizing Nigeria?
He's also, as
Do
a,
they take
as a
excuse from him?
citizen, he's saying that we should resist attempts to destabilize Nigeria also.
What if you look at the statement that came from him, that he will not allow anybody to destabilize Nigeria? The terrorists, the bandits, are they not destabilizing Nigeria? Do they take excuse from him? And these are kinsmen.
No.
These are kinsmen. The man that gave ultimatum to the government, okay, that they should pay him 30 million or he killed 300 Nigerians. He says he's a Fulani man.
Okay. That
the military killed his wife and a relative of the wife. As such, they should pay him 30 million as compensation. As I think he gave her that 14 days ultimatum or so. That he killed 300 Nigerians. So did he take excuse from Mr. President to do that? Or are they not destabilizing Nigeria? As we speak, is it not on record that about 167 Nigerians are still in captivity as a result of those that were adopted?
They are trying their best.
I don't understand what they mean by they're trying their best. What I'm saying is, his statement that he will not allow anybody to destabilize Nigeria is faulty, because people are already destabilizing Nigeria. He's not able to stop them. So, people are destabilizing Nigeria. He's not able to stop them. If you call Nigeria a sovereign state and you have a president who to pretend over that sovereignty, as we speak, 167 Nigerians are in captivity within Nigerian sovereignty, and you, as the president and commander of the armed forces, cannot give a directive that will lead to the release or rescue of the kidnapped victims in your own territory, and you say you will not allow anybody to destabilize Nigeria. Is Nigeria not already destabilized?
I don't think that to an extent. Nigeria
have been destabilized. I'm telling you, as we speak, if you are the president, you have 167 Nigerians, your countrymen, in captivity within your own sovereignty, not outside Nigeria. And you are calling Nigeria sovereignty, and you are saying you will not allow anybody to destabilize Nigeria. I don't understand what they mean by you will not allow anybody to destabilize Nigeria.
Government, Nigerians have reacted. Uzodima said there will be anarchy.
No, me, I never supported an interim government. Okay. Because if you are calling for an interim government, it is this same administration that will determine who occupies the government for that purpose of pro tempore. Okay. But because we are saying that we are eager to experience post-Buhari era. We want him to quickly leave office. So if you bringing in somebody who shares ideology,
he should not be the one that will.
Yes, that is why we want an election. We want him out of that place.
Anything with Buhari, we don't want.
If he can even resign now, let us pay him all his dues. I think it's better for us, because for me, he has done all he know how to do. His best is not good enough. The right thing to do is for him to leave the stage for another person to pilot the affairs of Nigeria. As we speak, if you have a relative who is in captivity, you have a sense of what I'm trying to say. The other day, they say Nigerian security agencies intercepted 50 million naira that have been taken to the bandits, the terrorists, for ransom. So if they can know the way through which the families of the kidnapped victims were going to pay ransom, it means they know the direction of the bandits or the terrorists. And the government will be telling us that the reason they are not going all out offensive against the bandits before now is because of innocent Nigerians. So for me, Nigeria has been destabilized. The government is not doing anything meaningful to address it. And if you are calling for interim government, you are calling for extension of this abysmal failure system.
Okay, Bishop Buhari replied the media spokesman of Buhari, said they are poor writers and they always dodgy issues. What will you say about?
And I think Kuka just stated the obvious facts. And I challenge both of them, Garba Shehu and
He also joined the Minister Lai Mohammed for a debate.
Yes, they should all go and engage Reverend Kuka. Because Reverend Kuka, I know, will floor them in terms of Nigerian politics. I say Kuka, I know. They cannot stand him. That is the obvious fact. He have invited them to a debate on Nigerian national issues. They should take up the challenge. Because just stated the obvious facts. He said everything has collapsed in Nigeria. Everything has crumbled. The only that is thriving is corruption. And the reason he said is not far-fetched. Only recently, the former governor of Taraba State, in Yemen, the former governor of Plateau State, Joshua Dariye, who were serving their respective jail term of, I think, 10 and 12 years, respectively, who has the age of 64 and 62. Mr. President abused his right of prerogative of mercy. Because how can you say you are pardoning somebody who is 64 years, 62 years on the basis of age and health condition? If you go and look at their health record, there's nothing that indicates that two of them have any terminal disease or life-threatening disease. If somebody go and check almost all Nigerians who are contesting the major contenders for the presidency come 2023, all of them is above 60.
All of them?
Yes.
You have to rest.
Okay, let me withdraw that statement. But most of them are above 60. And most of the people who are likely going to win, they are above 60, even 70. So if a Nigerian who is 70 years and above has the energy to rule and superintend over Nigerian affairs, what is wrong in allowing somebody who is 60 years to serve his term? Are they uprooting bamboo tree in the prison facility? Are they doing hard labor?
Okay.
That you say they cannot cope. So Mr. President merely abused his privilege, that right or prerogative of mercy.
Okay, I helped you to your post. Give me ticket as payback. Wike tells PDP National Working Committee.
I think Wike is. To be quite honest with you, I don't like Wike's approach to issues. Because this is somebody who is always at the center of crisis in his political party. I learned he visited Ganduje, and he was telling Ganduje that if Ganduje were to be in the race, he would not contest. And I can understand that as at the last count, the major process of emerging victorious in a primary election is within your party, whether by indirect or indirect, whether by direct or indirect primary, where all the category members will vote, and in the other case, where the delegates will vote. So I don't know why his consultation will extend to Ganduje, who is in another political party.
There was a response from Ganji. He said he will not win.
I think Ganduje said that before he visited Ganduje. What I'm trying to say is, I don't always like his approach. If actually you play one role or the other in ensuring that one or two persons emerge victorious in PDP's national convention as part of the national ESCO, does that mean you will start asking them on that basis to vote for you? For me, if they give the ticket to Wike, PDP should consider to have lost that election. Wike do not have what it takes to win a national election.
A national election.
Now, I'm telling the truth. If PDP wants to lose that election, they should give it to Wike.
If they want to win.
If they want to lose.
What if they want to win?
If they want to win, they should give it to Atiku.
Not Peter Obi.
Peter Obi is a sellable candidate, even a better candidate compared to any of them in PDP. But the problem is that the dynamics of the moment will not allow a Peter Obi to emerge victorious in the general election. If what PDP is looking at is winning the election, if they give to Peter Obi, except otherwise APC gives to Anamechi, that is the only way a Peter Obi will win the general election. If they give to Peter Obi and APC gives to Jagaban, I mean Ashewaju, the Hausa will prefer to form an alliance with Jagaban rather than form an alliance with Peter Obi. That is
let's look at Ngige. Yesterday declared for presidency.
Must everybody declare for presidency? Must everybody declare for presidency?
What has happened?
I think most of them, they are trying to use it to bargain. They are trying to use it to bargain. Because eventually, there is a point where they will say, all PDP aspirants, come, let's talk. There is a common adage that says that if you are not available, you cannot be an alternative. I think that scenario played out in Yaya Bello's case. When they did the election, before the death of is it Ogbe or so? The person Audu, no, it's not Audu, it's Ogbe, who was leading in that Kogi election. Don't forget that Bello participated in the primary where he emerged. So when they needed somebody to replace the man who was winning, an alternative, he became. I think that is what most of them is trying to do. They want to make them so that they can be an alternative. If it comes to a situation, let her discussion, and when that we are.
Economic help. Yeah.
What I'm trying to say in essence is, according to the definition of politics, they will tell you that politics is the madness of many for the benefit of few. So that few that benefit, once you are an aspirant and they are discussing about who is an aspirant, how to share,
consensus,
you'll be on the table. Okay. So I think that best explains the reason you see everybody, all the Kahari, train their heart in the ring.
Who are you going to drop your vote for now?
I'll vote for somebody that will represent the interests of the masses.
You know the people that are coming out.
Nobody, you see, the way it starts today, nobody have emerged victorious in any of, no, we have not known any. We have not known any flag bearer of any political party. Shore is a good candidate. I prefer Shore to any of the, whether Atiku, whether what's it called, Jagaban. I prefer Shore. Yes, but the problem we are having is the opposition, as in all other political platforms, they have not gotten enough energy to magnetize Nigerians to sign up to that project. And unfortunately, you see Nigerians in their millions on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, but they don't bring this popularity, this number to bear in terms of the process of electioneering. If the energy they exercise on social media, if they bring it to bear in the process of electioneering campaign and the election proper, I tell you, somebody like Shore will be a candidate to beat.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Matthew. I have Mr. David.
Where is David? Is it the one in the Bible?
Good morning, Mr. David. Good morning, Mr. David.
Morning to him. I go fight you. I go fight you.
Let's
I go come up to fight you.
continue.
Me, I be mad person. I go fight you.
Please.
Good morning to you. Good morning to my viewers. Don't mind. There's a man behind the scene threatening to arrest me.
Okay,
Good
let's
morning
look
to you,
at
Mr. Chris.
like the last thing I asked him. Now everybody's coming out to join to declare for presidency. You said you were going to declare for presidency.
I never said so. Don't
You carried
misquote
you
me.
carried
I
a
said
constitution
House
here.
of Assembly.
So,
I'll start from scratch. So
House of
please,
Assembly.
I stand with my words. House. I never said presidency.
What is attractive? What is making you come out?
To do what?
Uh,
You know what it be? You know, the title alone, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, all the security apparatus are under your control. Even the winch in Nigeria is under your control. All the wizards in Nigeria are under your control. Commander-in-chief of the armed forces. So everything that has to do with every forces that has to do with economy, police, everything is under your control. Just one man can decide that okay, you are fired. This one is so. You know what it
like
takes.
what happened to
And then also,
Daddy and Yami?
it's a very juicy offer for you to go empty. You live at the expense of taxpayers' money. Throughout that 4 years, you will not spend a dime. So is to some persons is an avenue to loot. To some selfish and greedy politicians is an avenue for them to enrich their chronics. And for those that has ideology, it is an avenue to serve the people.
Like Ngige said, I have solution to Nigeria's problems.
Ngige should go and sit down. ASU is on strike. Is the Minister of Labour, and then now someone that is the presidential aspirant, hopeful. Now that cannot resolve the crisis of ASU. What if he become president? What will he do? Now he is supposed to be up and doing now. So as to make sure that now ASU is not on strike, so that at least even if you tell people that when ASU wanted to go on strike, I stopped ASU from going on strike. So that's what. So these are the what campaign promises to tell people that under when I was the minister, I stopped ASU from embarking on strike. But now Ngige has not done anything for how many months? Ngige has been the minister of Labour for many years, and then the way he approaches to Ngige is not does not possess that
leadership.
Quality of a good leader, because Ngige talks anyhow. Now you saw the meeting. He was telling them that see where do ASU expect Nigerian government to get money from?
4 trillion.
Is that the kind of man you want Nigerians to vote for as president? So those are the likes of Ngige just declared just for just because they want to be on the consensus table, so that they can as well lobby if their party emerge. So I know the likes of Ngige is going nowhere. The only two candidates now in APC, only two candidates in person of Yemi Osinbajo, and the president most preferred candidate is Honorable Dr. Rotimi Chibuke Amechi. Is Buhari candidate, preferred candidate. Two candidates, the likes of Asiwaju and Co. Should go and they are going nowhere. I've always told you, Asiwaju is going nowhere. Buhari, his candidate is who? Amechi.
You said it before.
I've always said it. See, bet me, on the 30th of May, which is the primary election of the APC, some person will collapse. Some persons will be flown out of.
Went to this
some persons will collapse.
Yes.
Now, even before meeting with Oni, the emir of Daura, which is emir of Daura as what anointed Amechi as the candidate, and now that is the same Buhari local government too. My brother, yesterday Amechi's wife. Now, when the governors and the governor's wife had meeting, had break their fast with the president, Aisha was arguing Buhari's Amechi's wife like this yesterday. And then other aspirant too was there. Aisha was hugging Amechi's wife. She was holding her so dearly yesterday. You don't know anything. Forget what. Yeah, see.
What may that mean? What does that mean?
It means,
what does that mean?
Your husband is our choice. Your husband.
She's transferring the presidency.
That is it. See. Your husband is for everybody's choice. Nigerians will not accept Amechi. Don't get me wrong. But I know, but see, President Buhari wants Amechi. I know that me too. I don't want Amechi. Who is Amechi? I don't want him. But Buhari choice is Amechi.
It would be bad if Asiwaju does not get his ticket.
Why will it be bad? Bad as how?
He has prepared himself for so long.
It's not a one-man show. My brother, this is democracy. Everybody has right to contest. So you cannot use your own and then infringe on other people's rights. The same way he has right. Other aspects of my brother, if you lose out in the popular election, everyone will not fall.
True.
So my brother, nothing will happen.
Okay.
Wait. There are some persons that have been preparing. I think I've been contesting since 1993.
Almost 6 times.
I think contested to two.
Almost 12 times.
MKO. He was asked to step down for MKO. From 1993 up to now, he has not still emerged. He is still not the president of the country. As ever for. So if you lose out too, my brother, nothing go up. If you try nonsense, they go beat him. Let's not be kid. Make you try him. Say you lose out. They go beat him. Say waiting. Someone lose out. Tinubu lose out. He say he wants to stop the peace of Nigeria. I swear they go beat him. Go beat him. Make you try him first.
No, they may put him under our house arrest.
That's what after them. He will be whipped every morning, afternoon and night. You, my brother, nothing to happen. Forget that thing.
I helped you to your post. Give me ticket as payback. Wike tells PDP National Working Committee.
Mr. Christian, just like what I've told you, I don't like the way Wike approach things. Wike is a very good leader. But Wike is a very lousy man. There are some issues he should not come out as a governor and start saying. So there are some a leader should possess some certain qualities of a leader. So Wike does not have what it takes to become a president of this country. He is a very good person. But see now, Wike now, there are some decisions and then you need to consult first. But Wike would just make a very hasty decisions, and later on it will backfire. You know how Wike does now? It doesn't work that way. Wike is a very good man, and then Wike too. Wike talks. So yeah, see. Hello, nothing good is in his hand. Nothing good. Trump. Why did Trump lose the election? Trump was really talking. But now compare Trump's economy and compare Joe Biden's economy. In terms of what economy, Trump's economy was far better than Joe Biden's economy. But now, why do you think that Trump lost the election? Because there's now, even if a madman on the street tweets against Trump will reply him. Americans now, so you know what I mean. So it is not about you doing that fine, that's quality, but there are some silent qualities you must possess if you want to really rule this
let's
country.
Look at resist attempt to destabilize Nigeria, Buhari to citizens.
Is that what?
Resist attempt to destabilize Nigeria.
Which will this attempt?
Resist
attempt
to destabilize Nigeria.
My question is, who is destabilizing Nigeria? Who has destabilized Nigeria? The answer is not far-fetched. You know the person. I know the person. It's Buhari. Buhari is the major reason why Nigeria is destabilized now. Who brought the issue of lopsided appointments? Who brought the issue of nepotism? Who brought the issue about appointing service chiefs or notants? Who is the man that has not followed federal charters, whereby every state, every person should have a representative at the federal level? Who brought it?
Every state has a representative.
My mother, see how functional. No, not at the level. I mean at the federal charter commission. My brother, My brother, no sir. I will tell you, those ones are not functional. Forget those things. All those are not for you. It's just mere talk, paper talk. You know what is happening in this country. Okay. Now, why won't the country be destabilized when there is terrorism? There was terrorism in the north. But if not for one day, send Tukano jet there. But when there is fight in Olu, you send Tukano, send army, send all your generals in Nigeria to go and face the small people of Olu. But where there is insecurity boundaries in Samisa, Kaduna, Abuja Expressway, people are being kidnapped every day. No Tukano jet has been deployed there. And now he is telling us Nigerians that we should resist attempt. Now he is the one. Now, Buhari, who is the one disabling Nigeria? He is the one. Because Nigeria has not been divided before. So he is the one. Okay, so let him reverse that word back to himself. So now we say that Buhari, I resist whatsoever that will make Nigeria destabilize.
Okay, you're resisting Buhari now.
Buhari should tell Nigerians that me, Buhari, I will, from henceforth, I would resist to destabilize Nigeria. You should tell us that one.
Lastly, Bishop Kuka attacked the media spokesperson, your church member, Femi Adesina.
No, not Femi Adesina. It's Gabashewu.
And Garbashew, two of them. He challenged them to a debate and said they are poor writers and they dodge issues.
Wahala don't happen though. Sebi, Garbashewu said if Bishop Kuka wants to join politics, he should stop being a clergyman. He said he should stop being a clergyman and join politics. And now the man has said they are all poor writers. And now he has challenged them to a open debate. I said open debate.
It was Lai Mohammed.
Plus, three of them. Linus, my brother. So open debate. Sorry, have they accepted the offer? Fools. They are fools now. They don't accept. They are shenanigans, scallywags. What do they come and tell Nigerians? It is not see. I know, sir. With due respect, Bishop Kuka, please don't challenge them. Me, I challenge them. Let me face them. Sir, see, we are a man of, he has this high profile.
Pedigree.
This pedigree in society. Please, sir, don't stop, sir. Don't stop yourself. Sir, don't stoop low. Don't stoop low for those miscreants. Me, David, let me face them. I'll face the three of them. Femi Adesina,
they never talk about the issues.
Femi Adesina, you know, I need to tell you. I know him very well. I know him, see, I know him like I know my palm. Femi Adesina, that's me. When I get admission to university in 2015, I asked him for something. I said, sir, you're my pastor, sir. I don't have money to go to school. I told Femi Adesina, I said, sir, I get admission. Sir. You know, I told him, I said, sir, I'm talking about Femi Adesina. He was my pastor, my Sunday school pastor in first grade then. I said, sir, I've been admission, but sir, I don't have money for me to process my admission. You know what I said? He said, David, keep on praying.
Keep on praying.
That was what he told me. In 2013, when I get admission, Femi Adesina told me that David, keep on praying. I mean, first grade, I know. So Femi Adesina, I know him very well. That man, that one.
He's a pastor. He's a man.
He's a pastor. My brother, everybody's a man of God. Everybody's a man of God. Who be man of Satan? Everybody man of Satan. We are man of God. Mr. Man of God. He's the man of God. Everybody are all men of God. My brother, nobody is man of Satan. So don't say call anybody man of God.
Okay.
My brother, you can pray and God will answer you. So don't call anybody man of God. They are all what? Hypocrites. Gabashewu. You know Gabashewu? Gabashewu is a man that follows his what? Stomach. Ibele. Gabashewu was who? Who was he working for? He was working for Atiku before. When he saw that Atiku did not get the ticket, he switched loyalty to Buhari. My brother, forget these people.
Okay.
All of them have their history. So please, sir, Bishop Kuka, don't steep too low, sir. Please send me Sir, sir, Bishop, send me. Let me represent today, so that let me drag those shenanigans.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Mr.
you,
David. Have Mr. Chigozie. Good morning, Mr. Chigozie.
Yeah, good morning, Christian, and to SM viewers. Good morning. Trust you're getting them well. My appreciation to Mr. Oluyemo. Okay, Samson. Yes, I received the token you sent to me. God bless you for the kind gesture. I appreciate Mazin Namde. Thank you, esteemed viewers across the globe,
Okay.
for watching us.
Why we are looking at almost more than 20 persons are vying for the post of the presidency. What is making that post attractive?
You see, anyone who presides as the president of Nigeria is next to God. He controls virtually. He controls your even your rights, your natural liberty.
Nigeria.
As a Nigerian, he controls whether you're a Nigerian or for the alliance of people who are of other nationalities or other country within Nigeria. It directly or indirectly controls, or its policies also affect you. So any person that presides as the president of Nigeria has absolute control and can take it all. But that is not how a system of governance should be, configured. Should be structured. That is why impunity reigns. That is why high level of atrocity is being carried on by the executives. You see, they lord it over to everyone without even having a rethink. Even they are considered above the constitution itself, should that becomes necessary. You see them trampling, flouting laws, court injunctions, court rulings, and all that. You see, going against what contradicts the position of the said constitution that gave them the opportunity. That's why, of course, this unitary system should be abolished, because it is not in the interest of anyone, any citizen. They are meant to lead themselves. Imagine a country. You call this a country where the grand commander in chief of armed forces still measures as the president, and he still measures as the minister of petroleum. You can imagine that kind of rascality, that kind of madness. Invariably, he's not answerable to anybody. He's not answerable to Flip TV. Or is he answerable to you? As the commander in chief, look at how he has messed up. Millions of Nigerians are dying on a daily basis. Not just dying of hunger, but dying as a result of the sword. You tell me that your foreigners invaded your country, and you have the customs, you have other navies manning your territory. Where are they spirit? Did they just disappear and they start killing your people? They are within your territory as the grand chief or whatever you call him, granite or whatever. You see? He's not doing anything to guide the life and property of the supposed citizens, which he took an oath of allegiance. And somebody is telling me that Chigozie, whatever you are thinking will not happen. You mean you want to keep humanity, you want to keep the masses in this level of horrifying states? You want to subject humanity to such level of cruelty? All we are saying here is to advocate for a society that can be respected, that people can have a sense of belonging and participate in the election, in the act of governance, in the process of governing their own self. It's not that where you call yourself a citizen and you are treated as aliens, and you are alienated from the process of governance, and you have no contribution to make. They only decide your fate. They wake up any morning and decide what happened. As a minister of petroleum, look at how Nigerian system have been damaged. You have the absolute power to enact law, to use the executive order, to revamp the petroleum sector, and you never did that. You just favored, under your watch, over 80% of the oil exploration cannot be accounted for. You are the grand commander. You control the Navy. You control the Air Force. You control the land, the military. You are the president of Nigeria. And you also the minister of petroleum. So if I say that Buhari is a criminal, is a rogue, you can't argue with me. Because under your watch, as the minister, as the president, as the grand commander of the armed forces or armed robbers, you are in charge. You see, and yet 80% of our resources, our treasure, national treasure, is being not accounted for. It's been stolen, as admitted by even the CBN governor. So what kind of country is this? And some people are still talking about election and that. What are you talking? Election for what? What kind of election when you don't have a system? What kind of election where people are dying on daily basis? Who should vote?
Okay, Buhari to citizens resist attempt to destabilize Nigeria. Let me get a response to that. Resist attempts to destabilize Nigeria.
He's telling you now, citizens. I think you are citizens. You should resist attempt to destabilize Nigeria. Why you are the architect of this problem? I cited Yaradua of blessed memory. Wherever he is, God will bless him and his generation. He was the only man who admitted that the system that brought him was corrupt. You see? And he made some steps. He was so decisive, so committed to make the change. Unfortunately, you see, nothing good lasts in Nigeria. In one way or the other, they cornered him, or whether anything happens, you can never tell. Because when the cabals fail, aggrieved or fail, disappointed, they can do undo. They can set him up. I don't know. Anything may have transpired that led to his death. So the fundamental thing is that who are the Nigerians who imported militias from the Sahel and other Mali, other countries to come and destabilize Nigerian system, Nigerian government, thinking that if you don't get it, this absolute power, quest for power. He was weeping when he lost in 2011 or thereabout. People thought this man that was weeping probably could meant well for the Nigerian state. But thank God for providence. Providence have proven otherwise. Time is a very good judge. He has the opportunity, and now, thank God, if he had not been given the opportunity, people will say, if Buhari has been given the opportunity to rule Nigeria, Nigeria would have become better than America. But thank God, who allowed us to see his obliquos, his nakedness, in the face of the entire world. He has become a proverbial saying, let your life become like Buhari. They are now using him as certain as one of the most bad governments in the world. Under his watch, citizens lost their life to live. They lost their life to basic amenities. They lost their life to even provide affordability of food. You shut the entire southern region and subject people to such level of hardship, economic mishap. Up to now, people are crying. You are not even moved. You are not compelled by the sufferings of your so-called citizens to leave the balm. Why in the north, in the entire north, there is increase of military proliferation within those north that have damaged the entire north. People are dying on a daily basis. And you're telling me you cannot man the borders of the northern region, but you can put the entire South under siege. And when Sunday spoke out, was bold to speak out, and then you went after him. Is that the country you should desire? Is that the place you should desire? You see?
Okay.
The essence of our existence as a people Our natural liberty has been under attack. And we risk of being humanity risks being exterminated. So the fundamental issue is that let referendum be conducted. Referendum is not a declaration of war. Referendum have been conducted in Nigeria. So that should be a provision that should recognize the referendum, the conduction of referendum. It was done when, of course, part of Bakassi was ceded to Cameroon. Was it in the Nigerian constitution? So it's a child of necessity. As it stands now, we are in a moment of decision. And when we fail to live up, when we live in denial, and when we are complacent about the situation, thinking that you can lord it over, what can never happen? 1966, the things that led to the war have been doubled, have not been addressed. People are dying, people are being marginalized, subjugated. The bomb mentality and the bomb to room mentality and all that. There is no balance, there is no equity, there is no fairness in the distribution of our common wealth. And you think that this thing can continue? And you continue to take undue advantage of a particular region. And you think they will keep quiet and continue to watch you.
Okay.
Because you are God. Because blood does not run in your vein. What runs in your vein is spirit. So all these things are unacceptable. What you are saying, in order to save humanity, because what I foresee is total calamity, is total doom for the entire region, for the entire nation. If we fail, if the political elites are driven by their selfishness and greed and fail to address millions of problems, what happens? Who is paying, compensation to the families that have lost their lives? In the northern region, the northern region have been damaged. It's no longer part of Nigeria. We have a parallel government rolling over there. We have, is the person canvassing for Nigerian presidency. Will he run under two governments? We have Sharia operating there. We have a Boko Haram military oppression, caliphate hosting their flag within the Nigerian territory. Would that be considered as part of Nigeria during the electioneering process?
Thank you very much, sir.
So where do you call Nigeria now?
Thank you very much, sir.
If Niger State, half of Niger State is have been overrun by the Islamic caliphate. So where are you preparing to conduct the election? So the fundamental issue is to call for referendum so that we know who are the Nigerians, whether the imported militias and the jihadists are the part of Nigeria. Fine. If referendum decide otherwise, then you don't have anybody to blame. But let everybody be given the opportunity to decide, because his future and his political affiliations, which are fundamental rights and cannot in any way be trampled or whisked away. Otherwise, of course, we must resist it. We continue to speak for justice, for equity, and for the preservation of humanity.
I have Mr. Lazarus, 2 minutes.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Mr. Lazarus. I'm a native of Ebonyi State. I'm standing here to move the motion. We say that Biafra will not stand.
Send you something. Say you confirm.
Ask me a question where you want.
Okay, Buhari, the resist attempt to destabilize Nigeria.
Buhari is not a human being. Right from time.
Resist attempt to destabilize Nigeria. You say Buhari is not a human being.
Yes, if you say he's a human being, when he ruled in the year 1983, he entered for 2014 stroke. Now, Buhari can never be able to make Nigeria to be proud of him. What is inside his mind is Christianism, to discriminate. You be Hausa, you be Igbo, you be Yoruba. A leader lived by example. So Buhari is a minus man.
There's your president.
It's not my president.
Who's the
Nnamdi
president?
Kanu will be my next president.
But who is your current president?
My current, I know I'm not a Nigerian, I'm a Biafra man.
Who is your Biafra president?
I will vote.
Okay, you don't have a president.
I don't have any president.
You are presidentless.
I'm presidentless because insecurity comes from president. You bring bandits, you bring Boko Haram, you bring Hausa herdsmen. So how do I take such a person as a president? And they're killing people here and there every day. It's not after them. You are talking of borrowing money. The money where you are borrowing, you want to go and give it bandits and Boko Haram again. But they see money where they will eat and be killing us.
No, that's not. Where did you get the information from?
Oga, one place in Zafra State, a market like this, the bandit is always going there Monday and Wednesday and Friday, collecting money as daily basis of their salary. They told all the people they did not pay the money, they will finish all of them. And they are paying them that money. So it's a taboo to have a. I regret, although people who vote.
Your governor.
Who is my governor? Therefore, man.
Yes, he declared for presidency. He wants to be president.
It's a malaria sickness that is disturbing him. Who? Therefore, man.
It's a malaria.
Malaria.
But he's a governor. He's your governor.
He's the president in family now. It's no more a state governor. It's a partial governor. We have already voted him out. Person where they sack. You hear him be talking again. When he's talking and he bias and confront him, followed by Dr. Sam Omiyewu and Martin Elechi, they confront him. He did not hear. Now, you know that far when they hear word, nice I pot, he go hear the word.
Are you talking to your governor?
He's a little governor. I did not recognize him as a governor. I recognize my former governor, precisely.
Okay, let's look at
Dr. Sam Omiyewu.
Ngige has declared for presidency. Ngige, Kwankwaso,
don't mind Ngige.
And many others. What will you say about people that are declaring for presidency?
Thank you. Listening very, very attentively.
I'm attentive.
Ngige came out for Anambra to rule Anambra as a governor. They kidnapped him. Now, presidency. In a presidency, you come the rule. You don't feel rule a state. Now, federal, I won't go. That one, like this, they will be headed.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lasso.
I thank you for your anticipating cooperation.
Your anticipating cooperation. I have Oluwa.
Oluwa, my people, what's happening? What's happening in the west side and what's happening in the east coast? I hope everybody is feeling fine.
Yeah, we are getting ourselves together.
We give God the glory of giving us the power to get ourselves together. Possibilities are happening.
Buhari is telling Nigerians not allow anybody to stabilize the country.
Yes, he wants to stabilize this country because we don't have anything to see. Can you imagine yesterday a place he fed down the same Kaduna? They want to chop Kaduna up. No, imagine a military base, just like a Pentagon. How does it have be happening in Pentagon? It can be happening in Pentagon. That means America is gone. Nigeria has of military is Kaduna, and every day we're hearing different bad things happening. Plane will be falling every day, and they are buying more, and they are falling down. What is happening? It's a bad omen. It's a very bad. The president is destabilizing himself by himself.
Thank you. Okay, continue. No, don't worry.
So what is happening? The president is destabilizing himself. When they bring the right people in the right corridor, they won't destabilize Nigeria. He's
no, because Nigerians are saying bad about the country. That's why he's saying that.
Can you imagine a pastor talking the truth about Nigeria? You are not telling the pastor is trying to divide the nation. It's very bad. The president himself is a division of labor. It's a dividing Nigeria. It doesn't have it doesn't have one name. It's supposed to have one name. As in Nigeria, Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, carry everybody along. It's a division. He's making a division already. His speech and his language and his appointees, they are bad. He's not carrying us along the road. So that's why everybody says everybody's going astray. Everybody's angry. So people are even angry to kill him all. To make the thing destabilize, to make everybody go his home. That's all. Because the president's body language is a zero. Can't you see him talking to governor, talking to minister? What are you saying? You say it's in the same language, and every day things keep on happening bad. You are a fucking president now. You have to
No,
go.
you don't call your president.
This is my president, but when you bring a manifest that is not appearing, you make people to be crying inside of them. Who are you supposed to be called? Will I call you a good president? It's a wrong president. We make a wrong decision of bringing him there. He failed the test. He failed woefully. Your Nigeria is crying.
Okay. Pilots were dead as NAF aircraft crashed.
Can you imagine? Well, every day they will be dying. The other day they just discovered the one that was shot down by Boko Haram. Maybe it was months ago. They just discovered about the records of the airplane inside the forest. Can you imagine? Now, imagine for the 5-6 months, Nigeria can never even know where the plane landed, where they shot it down from up, talk less of the people inside. So can you see the nature of Nigeria? The nature of Nigeria government is zero. It's a kangaroo home. It's an animal farm. The failure now. Just see tomorrow. Yesterday, another plane fell down. Officer died. How long will we hearing military plane down and they die in the same one place? Kaduna. Why Kaduna always?
Okay. Lastly, Bishop Kuka replies additional Agaraba. You saw it.
Bishop Kuka is the voice of Nigeria. It's the voice of the Nigeria, it's the voice of the masses. Let's continue to tackle them, to let them to please in their hearts, because they are evil men.
Yes, challenge them to a debate.
Go challenge them, let them come outside. They can't come outside because only one language they can never speak. They speak speechless because they are demonic people in the corridor of power. Let them come outside now and face Bishop Kuko on a debate. They can't. Femi additional 0. And the other one, Abarika Shewa, what is it? 0. Lai Mohammed, the head of the liars, 0. What can they do? So they are wrong manifesto.
Lastly, what do you think is better for Nigeria now?
Nigeria is coming out for everybody going to have PVC, one vote, and they are going out. No matter the situation, they are going out. That time is up.
Yes, Mr. Femi Kasali, this is Mr. Chigo's number 08064228967. 08064228967. Thank you, Mr.
Yeah, how far, man? It's sunset. Sun is.
Let's look at the response Kuka gave to the spokesperson of the president. They say they are poor writers and they don't write on issues.
See, hello, my brother. You see all this grammar. Say, I don't tire. Waiting, I just say make Archbishop Kuka, Bishop Kuka, make he abandon these people. You know, us is giving them, if they answer them, it will be like
he's giving them relevance.
He's just promoting he's hyping them. If they hype them, if they promote them, as they leave these people alone. Let's talk the real thing and face it. It would have been better if that bishop, if he organize us, make youth mobilize us, so that we can be able to have a formidable this thing towards the election where they would believe say they won't do.
Where they believe say they won't do.
Yes.
Are you saying you're having doubts?
Me, I'm having doubts. The way it is, how many of them won't be president now? How many? How many won't be president? You could see how ridiculous this country is now. Everybody can narrow. Everybody is coming to be president. I imagine this one is just he go dream overnight. He go wake up the next day. He go say he won't be president. He won't declare. He won't declare. So where will they go? And mind you, the foundation will bring this country up, right? Now totally zero. I dey tell you, say na beer parlor, Lord Regard and him girlfriend Flora, they then decide say how them go take even name these people where they Niger area. You know, and when they say Nigeria, Niger, Niger, see sufferness, see hardship, Nigeria. So that name itself is not working, my brother. So it's better if everybody go split, make it jejely, because the marriage where we say now fight every day. You know, we'll go court, go divorce the marriage.
Ready to split?
Not
suppose when you give some people money, they will change.
You see, to Jojo, we talk, we go talk, call ourselves. Like within the Cortez by moonlight, you know, all those town meeting. Yeah, thank you very much. Everybody could discuss. Lepao, Me, I'm tired for this situation. No, who second down? Any hand, majority carry the vote. Okay, we agree now. May now go for now. Nevertheless, where will they go? Gone like me now. Where are they go southwest? Those Bado go still follow us go. Those Bado where they make us under federalism, they go still follow us go every state to make everybody here, open in here. Not be say by the time you depart or you go on your different way, you see you send up those Bado totally. No, na pure lie. Those Bado go still there your region. Where we say them go still one carry out the mafiaism, where they carry from federalism come to the states. You get what I'm saying? So enough is enough. Me, I don't tire for this Nigerian problem as it is. Everybody suffering and smiling. Hardship. You ever? How many people you see where they walk, where they smile?
Last time you have forgotten about.
They don't forget that one now. They don't forget that one, my brother. They don't forget.
Subsidy on electricity. Nobody did anything.
They don't.
Even there's no lights.
I say the waste. You know how much they don't spend on this light? Where they don't swallow? I say a woman minister swallowed $7 billion. He crossed overnight to APC. Say his sins will be forgiven. No. Overnight again, when he say he don't sort himself with the overnight again, he crossed like as as rat. When they want still where them go they look, she cross over to PDP again. So who is fooling who? Who are they fooling? My brother, who are they? You see this system called Nigerian government or this country called Nigeria. My brother, let's put an end to it, jejely. Me, I'm not instigating war. I'm not. Let everybody sit down for round table.
You should resist attempts to destabilize Nigeria.
You say what?
Resist attempts to destabilize Nigeria.
Who is saying that? Buhari.
Yeah, to citizens.
He has, these are the people enjoying the country now. How you want, when you they enjoy, you don't want place you they enjoy. How you want make the place, how you want make the place they destabilize or how you want, even you go the peep every time, say, is there any, is there any terrorist around or is there any antagonist around that want to bring this, spoil my show. So the as a day now, they are just the real Nigeria now. They are first class citizens. They are the owner of Nigeria. But we will be tenants. We will say they don't turn us to tenants for our country. We'll be tenants in which Nigeria you be. Who know you as Nigeria? Who know you? My brother. No, who know you?
Let me ask you one question.
Who know me? Who know him?
Sir, good morning.
Who know you?
Tell me one thing you have gained as a Nigerian since you were born in Nigeria.
I thank God for my life, for my family. Well, I gain nothing. I'm a Nigerian, but I still manage as a Nigerian. But my hope is one day God will rescue us.
Okay, thank you very much.
We say, God. We worry God too much. We worry God too much. And God will not fall from heaven to come and help us.
That's a typical Nigerian.
Now we go help ourselves. Now we go try help ourselves. It don't happen before. Where we they pray for assembly. Where we they school. When we see say the pressure too much, now we carry out.
You cannot get a referendum without these people.
Which people? Which people are they relevant? Who made them relevant? No, ask me. Who made them relevant?
It's only through elections.
Who are the people that vote? Who are the people that have the
block? They manipulate the elections.
Which manipulation? Ghana, the last three elections they had in Ghana, when the youth of Ghana said enough is enough for rigging, enough is enough for manipulation, and they handed it there. You dare not. Your Edo, I beg, now part of problem where Nigeria get, I beg, go and reach Edo.
So without them, I don't believe that referendum will be easy. So we need to align with our leaders, or we take a decisive action against them. But Nigeria won't be easy. Is that what without them? Without their cooperation.
We say they are failures already. We need to pack them aside. All these guys that have swallowed us, that have make us, they're supposed to be in Guatemala. Take them there, yes, so that they can be cool enough. Why where we want to do our things on how to go our way, we know ourselves. Because once your hands are stained, there's nothing you can bring on the table. Again, once you have a stained hand, can you bring anything on the table? No. You can't bring anything on the table that will not even anything you bring on the table will still affect our resolution. We'll still stand our resolution. So you pack them aside. If possible, if American can help us, list all their names, take them to Guatemala. Let them go and suffer the consequences of what they created in this country.
Okay, I want you to react to this question. Why do you think Sanwo-Olu was given a second term?
Sanwo-Olu was given a second term.
A second nod by the GAC, a nod for become governor.
See,
why do you think? People are saying, okay.
This Lagos affairs, me, I just did Lagos. The survivor. The way that they run their government, I tell you one local government in my area there, where we say for where they work. As I see them every day, I they see looters. I they see looters passing by. I they see corrupt elements passing by. So it's politics in Nigeria now has turned to death trap for masses that voted all these politicians in. It has turned to hardship, level. It has turned to poverty level for masses that is more or less when you are thumbing, you're thumbing, for vote. You are using your thumb to cast a vote. It's like you are using your thumb to cast poverty for yourself. You are using your thumb to cast hardship. That is what just. So when you're talking about these people second time, third time, who they help? Who Sanwo-Olu help? Did Sanwo-Olu help my government? Did Sanwo-Olu help my economy? No. He can only help Alausa people and the contractors that are cronies. So Sanwo-Olu, I don't have anything.
Say he help you.
Say this man is psychiatric.
Thank you very much.
It needs psychiatric
checkup. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Brother, my colleague speak very well this morning, but the only thing is that Sanwo-Olu help agent, it's an agent, increasing 200% house. So help him.
How much is cement?
Cement.
How much is block?
Cement now.
How much is land?
Let me tell you. A block now. A block we are talking about 400, 450.
So why shouldn't the agent increase their
what is work of agent? I don't need agent now. Do you need agent? Normally, when you want to rent a house, you put somebody outside. The landlord, you call it direct. But agent will increase. Oh my God! He says, "I no help. No man, amo." Anyway, my name is Lucky Eyaguna. I don't know be Lagos. Kule say measuring Ghana election. Why don't you measure Edo? I remember when we sacked Adamu Shemole. That's how Nigeria will sack this old man very soon.
Are you prophesying or are you praying?
We are ready. We are prepared to sack this old man. Sack Tinubu, sack Atiku, sack Amechi, sack Igige, sack
and put who?
Who not look a young man like you? You can be there, no problem.
I don't want to be president.
Okay, I can be there. You can be there, so no problem.
Okay.
Let's go ahead.
Buhari has said Nigerians should resist anything that will destabilize Nigeria.
Is it Buhari that is talking? Abi, who is talking? Is it Buhari that is talking?
Buhari is talking.
Buhari is talking.
Yeah.
Who will listen to him?
He's your president.
I am not ready to listen to him because I don't have a president. I don't have a father.
This one we are denying the president. You are still.
When the father fail, irresponsibility, you disown the father. It's not the father to disown you. We have disowned Buhari. We have disowned him. We the children have disowned him.
Give me some reasons, sir.
The reason is that number one, no food, insecurity, bombing every day, hunger every day. Economy is dying under his watch. So what are you talking about? So what is it? It's not what like a father. My brother, give me on that tablet.
Okay, let's look at Bishop Kuka reply Femi Adesina and Garba saying that they are poor writers, they dodge issues. He's calling them out for a debate.
Anyway, Garba and Femi Adesina, they pay them paymaster. They pay them just like Mohammed. They pay them to tell lies. So which debate are they going to start with Coca or who? Let them come here and stand with us here. Forget Coca. Let Adesina come here. We'll tell him what he cannot even hear. They pay him. He's doing his payment, so he's doing his job. What is he going to tell us? That no security, that economy is good, that yam I used to eat before.
Are the ones using their mouths to destabilize the government.
Oh my goodness. So this 100 they are kidnapping. This train, that they make mockery, millions, trillions of dollars spent. That just few 10 people go there and disparalyze the whole train, a whole federal government train. My brother, see, I said I don't want to talk this morning. I'll be forced to talk. You know why? Let them bury their shame. Buhari and Adesina bury their shame.
Their head in shame.
Yes, let them bury their shame. And all these who are coming under APC, they are shameless. They should bury their shame.
Okay, like I asked that man, what
they should bury their shame.
What has been your benefit as a Nigerian? You're a Nigerian.
See, let me tell you.
Are you a Nigerian?
My brother, the way I'm saying, I am not a Nigerian. I'm an Edo man. I'm part of Edo. I'm part of Isha. Edo Meki. Maybe Nigeria. I'm speaking for you to know. Edo Meki. Isha Meki. Isha Meki. And I'm not a Nigerian because I'm ashamed.
You're in Nigeria.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. If I'm in Nigeria and I have a passport, a Ghanaian has a passport, we travel to Britain. A Ghanaian will get visa before me. That's Nigeria have no value when it comes for Nigeria. So I don't need to go and claim Nigeria. That's why a lot of Nigerians are going to Ghana to go and learn how to speak Ghana. I'm to claim so that my brother, Nigeria, just the only brother is Nigeria now is those who are enjoying under this government.
They are the only Nigerians.
Yes, now.
And the Fulani.
If I'm dying, I claim Nigeria. I'm a Edoma. I'm proud of my state.
But your governor is claiming Nigeria.
That one is a criminal, it's a thief, corruption.
Your governor.
Yeah. Let me tell you. Do you know why? All of them, these politicians, APC, PDP, are the same. They are criminals, you know. Nobody's talking about good about them. I'm telling you the truth. Nobody got Nigeria economy. Look at Vice President. I was there expecting Vice President to come out. And he said, listen, I am going to continue the legacy of my boss. Who is your boss? A boss that is crippled. A boss that is crippled. A boss that cannot speak to Nigeria. A boss that cannot address security. A boss that cannot address food. A boss that cannot speak to media. A boss that doesn't even know what they call, oh my God. A boss that always sick and go to London. So you want us to continue insecurity again under Osibanjo? Want us to continue that killing? How can you say I will continue my Oga legacy? Who's your Oga? Who is your Oga? Tomorrow now, if Osibanjo come again, they will kidnap 100. Continue poverty. Continue different things. Is it good? Okay. So this time around, Nigeria youth need to come up and remove these old men. Atiko, Tinubu, all of them. We don't need them. They are a bunch of self-father. Look at today. Tinubu is criticizing Buhari. Amechi is criticizing Buhari. They are the same, nothing different.
What make them the same?
I'll tell you what, I can't now just say, I will continue my legacy of my boss. Who is your boss? You will continue killing. You will continue poverty. You will continue hatred. You will continue dividing Nigeria. Osibanjo should just bury shame. Should go and sit down.
Okay, finally, who is your candidate?
My candidate is God. God will bring somebody. God will bring somebody. Not you. I've not seen. Let me tell you. Imagine cricket. Imagine cricket. He declared himself. Igige. Cricket that cannot even make.
Yesterday declared yesterday.
Igige cannot make university work under his watch. Education. Igige. He declared for president. Even rat, monkey, everything declaring. Are you not imagine? The whole Nigeria have declared who is going to be a president. The whole Nigeria, my president, you are shaking here. I'm very, very angry. I don't come here and talk smile. Nigeria was supposed to be smiling. When we come here, we always talk with anger. Why? They make us to do so.
Okay, thank you very much.
My brother, please, God, come down and rescue this country. So that this last man and BIO should go. I even prefer Ambode than this old man. Not just this last man who are BIO. We don't need last man again. We don't need. Let me tell you, last man is there. We don't need LASMA. We don't need VIO. We don't need them. No, we don't need LASMA for Lagos.
Thank you very much. We have come to the end of Vice and News Stand this morning. Thank you for being part of the program. Wonderful analysis from our analysts this morning. Whatever anybody is saying this morning is not the position of Flip TV. It is their personal opinion. Flip TV is absolved of any comments from any analyst this morning. Once again, we'll meet tomorrow for another exact edition. We are on Facebook, Flip TV NG. Flip TV NG on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook. Instagram, follow us on Instagram.
Larry, mind your words, right? Mind your words.
And follow us on Flip TV. Subscribe, like, and click on the notification button. I'm Chris Denchuko. Bye for now. Till tomorrow for another exciting edition of the program Bystanders at the News Stand. Thank you, Mr. Anoche, for supporting Mr. Lazarus. Thank you.